It was my last homecoming in 1896, the last in my life. It was my saddest return to my beloved native land. I knew I was facing a supreme test which might mean the sacrifice of my life, but I was unafraid. As a matter of fact, I welcomed it. Day by day, since leaving Barcelona on Tuesday, October 6, 1896, I conscientiously recorded the events on my diary. I was given a good cabin in second class and although strictly guarded, I was courteously treated by the army officers. On October 11, before reaching Port Said, my diary was taken away and was critically scrutinized by authorities. Nothing dangerous was found in its content. The cabin was searched thoroughly, but nothing incriminating was found. On November 2, the diary was returned unknown. Owing to the interruption, I was unable to record the events from Monday, October 12 to Sunday, November 1. On November 3, the colon reached Manila, where it was greeted with wild rejoicing by the Spaniards and friars because it brought more reinforcement and military supplies. While the Spanish community was exulting with joy, I was quietly transferred under heavy guard from ship to the Port Santiago. I was immediately brought to trial and the only right given to me by the Spanish authorities was to choose my defense counsel. A list of 100 first and second lieutenants in the Spanish army was presented to me. I looked over it. One name struck my fancy. It was Don Luis Tapil de Andrade, first lieutenant of artillery. The trial of I was an eloquent proof of Spanish injustice and misrule. More than a farce, it was patently a mistrial. I, a civilian, was tried by a military court composed of alien military officers. My case was prejudged. I was considered guilty before the actual trial. I sat on a bench between two soldiers. My arms were tied behind, elbow to elbow. Present at the courtroom were I, the accused, Lieutenant Tabiel D. Andrade, the 7 members of military court, Josephine Bracken, some newspapermen, and many Spaniards. The information of charges was formally read in my prison cell with my counsel present. I was accused of being the principal organizer and the living soul of the Filipino insurrection, the founder of societies, periodicals, and books dedicated to fomenting and propagating ideas of rebellion.
The judges cannot be vindictive. The judges can only be just.
After the court-martial, I returned to the cell in Fort Santiago to prepare my rendezvous with destiny. During my last 24 hours on earth, I was busy meeting visitors, including Jesuit priests, Josephine Bracken, and my members of the family, a Spanish newspaper correspondent, some of friends, and secretly finishing my farewell poem. At 4 p.m., my beloved mother arrived. I knelt down before her and kissed her hands, begging her to forgive me. We were crying as the guards separate us. Shortly afterwards, Trinidad entered the cell to fetch my mother. As they were leaving, I gave Trinidad the alcohol cooking stove, whispering to her in English, there was something inside. At 5:30 in the morning, Josephine Bracken, accompanied by my sister, Josepa, arrived. Josephine, with tears in her eyes, bade farewell. I embraced her for the last time, and before she left, I gave her a last gift, a religious book, Imitation of Christ by Father Thomas A. Kempis. Mi último adiós. Adiós, padres y hermanos, trozos de alma mía, amigos de la infancia en el querido hogar. Dad gracias que descanso de faltigizo día. Adiós, dulce extranjera, mi amiga, mi alegría. Adiós, queridos seres, mejor es descansar. I looked at the sky and said to one of the priests, how beautiful it is today, Father. What morning could be more serene? How clear is corregidor and mountains of Cavite. On morning like this, I used to take a walk with my sweetheart. About 6:30 in the morning, a trumpet sounded at Port Santiago, a signal to begin the death march to Bagong Bayan, designated place for the execution. I walked calmly with 2 Jesuit priests on the other side. More well-armed soldiers marched behind me. I was dressed elegantly in black suit. My arms were tied behind from elbow to elbow, but the rope was quite loose to give my arms freedom of movement. One of the priests blessed me and offered me a crucifix to kiss. I reverently bowed my head and kissed it.
Avance!
Consumatum es.
Fuego!
True that, the Spanish bullets which killed Rizal destroyed his brain, but the libertarian ideas found by his brain destroyed the Spanish rule in the Philippines.
ang batuta nila.
Paupo na kami!
May ka natanggalin. Natanggalin si charge. Nangarat kasi.
Sila yung charger na yun.
May mga bagay. Okay, tingin. Lapit masyado na yung kumala ko.
Sakto lang.
Kaya talaga eh.
Gina.
Mamaya nakabidyo tayo mo yun.
Di ba ito ate?
Ilan
Kaya nga, di ba?
Ano na yung ako dito eh? The John.
Game.
Teka lang.
No.